Hey, what's happening everyone? I am Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and for this video I'm here to go ahead and provide you guys a preview for a game called Lost Dimensions, which is coming out to the PlayStation 3 and Vita on July 28th as of this year. I also want to give a big shout out to both Gamerfuzion and Atlas for not only providing me an early coverage for the game, but also allowing me to bring you guys this preview video today. So what I want to go ahead and do for this video is go over the following. The very first part is that I'm going to allow you guys to watch the beginning intro of the game to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on in the game's story. Next up, I'm going to briefly talk about the characters in the game, and then finally we're going to finish the video off by showing you guys some of the combat mechanics in the game, because after all, this is a role-playing game, in this case turn-based strategy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy my video, so let's go ahead and start by checking out the intro.
The world now faces total destruction. How could a single person do all this? The attacks are simultaneous? Reported casualties at 2 billion and climbing. Transmission from that man. I am the agent of the apocalypse. My name is the end. This destruction is but a prelude. More will come. True destruction is about to begin. 13 days from now, everything in this world will come to an end. If you want to continue your worthless lives, try and stop me. Try and kill me. I'll be waiting. 13 days from now? It's over, isn't it? The world's coming to an end! We need to deploy the troops at once. We have to stop that madman at any cost. Assemble each nation's finest and infiltrate that tower. This is our final hour. It may be time to send in the gifted. Maybe with their powers, they can do the impossible. The world's fate is in their hands.
Yeah, let's do this. Welcome back everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. So pretty much you have this crazy guy that's pretty much going to be destroying the world, and now we have to send in the special forces to stop this maniac once and for all. Now basically what happens is that right after that portion is that you're going to be put into a little tutorial level, but like I said, I'm going to skip that and show you guys just the first mission. But first, before that, let's go ahead and talk about these characters. What exactly are these people here? Why are they here instead of like the US military or special forces? But then again, in a way, these characters are like the special forces. These characters are unique because of their abilities. Some of these users have a unique ability to basically have a psychic, such as reading people's minds or machinery. Others may be gifted in the use of magic or healing abilities. So again, these are your characters. This is the team in which is formed to stop this guy. Now there's some stuff that actually happens shortly after the introduction of the game, but I am not going to tell you guys exactly what happens because I feel that that's going to ruin a big surprise for you. But one of the key things in here, especially when you read the game's description, is the keywords "do not trust anybody," which is something that you're definitely going to learn as to why, and is a quite interesting plot twist. But overall, like I said, these characters are unique with the special abilities, so let's go ahead and talk about their abilities during the combat portion of the game. Now to go ahead and talk about the combat system, the way it works is first, before you begin a mission, is that you get to select who you want into the battlefield, and you're not able to select everyone. And the nice thing about this is that for those who are not able to be part of that mission, they still gain experience points, so you're not obligated to always choose the same people over and over again, nor are you going to get that restriction to where now you have to focus on leveling this particular character because they couldn't join you on the last mission. So it's kind of nice that all characters level up exactly the same way. Some might level up faster than others because they might have gotten more kills. But that's pretty much the way it works. And of course, depending on the map, you might have to split up your team. For example, there's one particular map, which is not being shown in this video, but it was actually one a little bit later on, where I had to split up my team, where I had to have 4 units on one side of the map and another 4 units on the other, but I made sure to have at least someone with a medic skill ability as their natural gift. So pretty much the way it works is that after you select your team and get into the combat zone, you're going to be moving your characters, and the opposing team will be moving their characters as well. The different options when you select a character is from attack, gift, defer, item, and wait. And to pretty much go in order is that when you issue an attack, that character will obviously attack an opponent. Now what's cool about this is that if you have other characters that are close by, they will actually form what's called an assist. So let's say I have 3 gunners on the field close to each other. My first gunner hits his target on the mark, meaning that the 2 other gunners next to me will also assist me in the combat, thus issuing 3 attacks rather than only 1, which is pretty cool. So eventually you could have all your teammates attacking one enemy if you time it perfectly. The next one is called gift, and like I said, each of the characters in the game have their own natural ability. Some may be gifted in terms of medical reasons, other may be gifted in terms of using magic. And of course, when you progress into the game, some of these characters will actually learn more abilities, which is nice. The next one is called defer, and basically what this is that let's say you got done using a character, meaning that you can't move that character anymore until your next turn phase. If you actually use this ability, basically that character you had during that turn will give up their turn to allow a character that has already went to go once more. So meaning you could have a character that could go 5 times in a row, because maybe they're the strongest character to go up against whatever enemy at the time. Other nice things to have on the battlefield. You also have your item system, and basically the way the item works is that you have different things like, healing potions. You may have something that will help with static effects, or maybe something to increase your overall attack, your overall defense, your dodging abilities to avoid enemy attacks. And by the way, when you do attack an enemy, there's kind of like this radar indication to show what percentage of the attack will actually hit the enemy. And of course, it will also give you a notification if the enemy has a chance to offer a counterattack against you. And then the last option is wait, which basically if you're not comfortable with moving your character at the time, or you're trying to lure the enemy to you, you can just have your character wait right there and they won't move, and that's basically the end of their turn. But pretty much you go back and forth, during the combat phases to defeat all enemies on the field. The more you progress into the game, some of the stronger enemies you'll get to face. For example, one of them, which is I believe on the 2nd or 3rd floor, is that you got to battle this giant mech, and basically the way that worked is that you had to stagger the enemy. They had basically some type of shield on them, and once you stagger them is when you were able to actually unleash devastating attacks towards the enemy, which will start weakening them until they are defeated. So again, the more you progress into the game, the challenging things become, and then you're going to have to kind of get an idea of what is some of the enemy's weaknesses, what are they strong against, and you just constantly have to keep switching your team around over and over again. And as the game does progress, you kind of learn more about their backstory. So one of the things you might want to do here is to take notes and kind of get an idea, or maybe jot down what the character's abilities are, what they're weak against and what they're strong against, which is definitely going to help you out in the long run. But in the end, I hope you guys enjoyed my preview for Lost Dimensions. Like I said, the game will be coming out next week on Tuesday for both the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation 3. If you guys don't want to wait until then, I'll be providing a walkthrough and review. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy my preview. Once again, thank you Gamerfuzion and Atlas for providing me with this opportunity to do this for you guys. But until then, I am Sir James on Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.